A very warm welcome to Yildiz Readings 5D. Before we get into the content, a very warm welcome and an update as to what we do here. We cover your psychic energies by zodiac, your twin flame path, astrology and more. And yes, we are live every Friday, so come along and join us and click the bell, you'll get a notification. And we do have the Members Hub. Now the Members Hub is a protected place where twin flames can go. You also can get the pre-release content ahead of the game and all the extensions, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, due to the fact I'm a psychic medium. Now, separately, we have additional lives, but just click the bell and I'll update you. And if you do want a booking, the website link is below and above on the screen. You can see we have different styles of readings. We also have group sessions. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and I'll see you on the other side. Hi beautiful Virgo, we're here to do your psychic update for mid-month as well as your romance house. Now I'm not avoiding anything on the external that I need to address in your video because I do feel this is a very transformative time, and around the time of the full moon in Aquarius we can have these old energies coming back, and especially by about the 28th we can have some breakthroughs. So if you do want to come and have a look at the video, I will have the full moon in Aquarius up for your zodiac sign. Okay, now I am seeing that you're looking at a situation that you feel is very karmic in nature, and you know that I'm almost hearing the term, and I know it's a song, it's like take the pressure down. It's like something has to give and you were really faced with having to make some choices. I do feel, especially relating to inner child energy, this could be a creative project. It might also be your personal power. I feel you're liberating yourself. I feel you're understanding, probably after the new moon in Cancer, that you're wanting some sense of momentum. So any stagnancy you are directly relating to in a very different fashion, and it can be quite abrupt. I'm going to pull another chakra card because I almost feel as though you may be not talking, really standing in your truth and coming through the gate really passionate, okay? Now, it's interesting, although, you know, heart chakra upright is positive, because we have placements in Leo at the moment, we can be a little bit tunnel visioned. Let me put it that way, tunnel vision, because it's third eye, it's thought process. Currently, it's in the house, but it's the heart chakra. Now, with Aries and Chiron retrograde, we're trying to liberate ourselves to be able to experience the star. But if we're not seeing it show up right away, we're having to go into the heart space and be loving towards ourselves. And I do feel, you know, some of you are really looking at your passion and your love, and wanting to do the things you're needing to be, but also feeling that you're faced with a choice. Now, this choice can be relating to, you know, what's taking you off compass, being centered, being assertive, and what it means to be divine. But there could also be a karmic related cycle that you're trying to close out as we move towards August. Now, I do feel there has been a conversation, and I feel it was very outspoken. Yeah, there might have been immaturity, but it might have been because of a behavior. I feel that you are guarded, but I also feel the healthy boundary element of things is something has directly affected you, and you can't see the hay for the cloud, so you are expressing yourself in a very assertive fashion. And this is something correlating to the past, with a group of people or directly your love interest. And it's just straight to the point. You're like, look, I'm saying it how I feel it. I'm really speaking from a place of truth. You're requiring integrity, and it's at the heart of the matter. Now, this has been a thing that has been going on for a very long time. So I do feel very Aries and Chiron. It's almost like the cycles of life. You could be going into a brand new chapter. But it doesn't mean to say it doesn't have to be with the same person, but it's definitely going to require being in a different fashion. I do feel there could be sudden movement and change, but it's this energy of needing to liberate. And I'm also feeling that, you know, yes, accidentally so, we could have the tunnel vision. And what do I mean by tunnel vision? If we're really, really frustrated and we're seeing something, and I'm noticing the healing on the card, which the higher heart chakra at the moment is activated through Aries and Chiron retrograde. The Virgo placements are Aries and Chiron, higher heart chakra, and we do have heart chakra here. So you're going through a healing to reach your heart's desires, but potentially through your viewpoint, ego, you're not seeing it, so the reaction is coming through very abruptly. It's not that it's bad, it's that you feel you have been more than patient. So, and this is the way we grow, okay? We grow from a perspective of going to extremities. So in one breath, we can be very passive, and the next can be that of what was hidden, or that of what we were pushing down can come up and out. Volcanic activity. I feel it's because you're needing this movement. You're having the courage to address it, but it's finding that equilibrium. A place between the healing of self, the healing of such, taking a bird's eye view, but also to have that Jupiter energy of expansion and growth and see where things are going. With Juno going direct, it can be really calling things out where you feel you're cheating yourself out of circumstances. I feel ultimately the reason you were relating to things is because you wanted to have some sense of justice. This can be a legal binding contract. This also can be where you're feeling that, and we're all going to do this unfortunately this week, is feeling compartmentalizing. We need to understand life. We need to understand where people are coming from to navigate that course. Understandable. But when both parties aren't ideally looking at it from the same lens, we can do things that are similar, but potentially in a different way. So I do feel there's cross wires here, but directly the reason why this is coming through is because I do feel you're trying to be earnest and honest to yourself. And you know, a tension point has come up. You've tried to be grounded, understanding, logical. I do see a family. For some of you, a family situation can be right back on the table for readdressing, a home and accommodation. A shift in perspectives and schedules and the things that you're wanting to do with your time, but also what you will and won't have. And I just feel this really sharp, critical eye on the truth, which, you know, the energy of Virgo coming through at the moment in Mercury and Venus. I believe it's in Venus. I have to look again. It's still from a heart-centered point of view. It's very logical, but there's things in the shade. That's what we have to understand. There's hidden things that sometimes by looking at a different polarity, yes, we can cast a critical eye, but not necessarily is it going to turn out the way we felt. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing, and I'm really feeling it's not. On your side of the fence, I do feel you're moving and embodying masculine energy. On a practical level of what you need to do, at a foundational level, what would need to happen in your life to get grounded, that's the reason why you are doing what you're doing. You're like, I'm doing what I can, I'm living up, I'm working, I'm addressing my demons, I'm seeing a circumstance the way I'm seeing it. I'm trying to be grounded here. Where is my foundation at? Where is the foundation of all the things in my life? Your romantic interest may be seeing things and yes, relating to it again, similar to you. But they're thinking on things and they're thinking over the conversations. They also know at the moment that they're not walking in their truth. And there may be an element of authenticity and integrity that is coming up in the scales, okay? In the give and take and what needs to be and how to transform. They do know that they're really going to have to, now that you have shifted things about, there are things that now need addressing. And it's almost like with this statement, with this feeling, with this transformation and the dynamics, I feel as though in their mind they know that they do have the power to change this. Their viewpoint, so they're thinking on how they can do that, and they honestly, earnestly know they are not walking in their truth to do with the subject. Virgo, okay, for the snippet come through, I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up and a peekaboo. I do feel there is an ultimatum here. I feel there's an integration, a rationale you're looking at, and you're ready to make a choice. I do feel in this circumstance it is all or nothing, and you're willing to stand by it. If you do want to see how this person is relating to you and where these circumstances are landing, come through, join the Members Hub, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for joining Yildiz Readings 5D. I trust that you enjoyed the content and love to hear your feedback. Now, yes, we're live every Friday for the Twin Flame update for the collective energy, as well as if you do click the bell, you can get the community post update because you don't get notified of lives. Now, the Members Hub also has 3 sessions a month now at $11. If you do want to come and join us, especially for all the extension reads, which are at the higher level, you can find the link on the main page here. You can see it above the screen, and it gives you the 3 tier levels. Additionally, I do see you throughout the month for your romance updates for your twin flame and the moon energy and more. So have a great month, and I'll see you on the other side. And yes, I do private readings. The information is in the info box. Love and light, guys.